Well, I'm finally getting around to doing this Q&A video. I had some trouble yesterday with my camera and the computer. Had a little trouble downloading, so it took me about another day to get this out. So hopefully today you'll get to see it. It's December the 13th. Let's go through these questions here. Cody Brown asked, how did you get started and what's your inspiration? I got started a few years ago when a friend of mine had a wood-mizer LT28, and he hired me to help him do a sawmill job. And after that, the sawmill bug just kind of bit me and took off from there. And the woodworking part just kind of went along with it. Just learned about wood and trees and getting all the knowledge that I could, and watching lots of the Woodwright Shop on PBS. Joey Greer says, or asks, what's your motivation for starting video production? Well, I love YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for years and I've learned a lot from it. And I play musical instruments and stuff like that, and got a little bit of artistic traits to me, and this is just kind of goes along with it, just kind of creating something. I enjoy doing the videos and the editing part and just the whole circle of it, and I saw a lot of people doing it on there and I thought I'd give it a try, and I ended up really enjoying it. What basic tools would you suggest in getting started in woodworking? The basic tools, I'm just going to name three here. You could have different variables and name off different ones to start off with. But I would get a good axe, and you don't have to get a brand new one. You can get an older one and just refurbish it. It just takes about a day in the shop to get it ready and a new handle. I would get a spoke shave, and I would get a Stanley No. 5 jack plane. That's three basic tools, and you can do a lot with those basic tools right there. And you can go to the flea market and get them all for less than $20 probably. First-time woodworker, any suggestions for simple projects to start with to help to build your skills? That's from the Weekend Homesteader. My first project probably was this tool chest that I'm sitting on, and it teaches you basic cabinet building skills and some joinery skills, and you build it with plywood, so you don't have to even have a planer to do it with. But a good tool chest is a good first project, because after that you got a great place to store your tools. So it's a win-win on that one. Where do you sell your wood? I sell my wood locally. I also have some stores in some other cities that I take it and sell it at. You got to be pretty versatile when you start selling wood. You can't just put it on Craigslist and think you're going to do as good on there as you can at other places. I mean, you do okay on Craigslist and stuff like that, but to really venture out and get into other markets, you really got to kind of go out of the area you live in, because I live in a small town. Population's here 55,000, so there's not a lot of demand here for a lot of high quality wood and stuff like that. So you got to go out to bigger cities where there's more people, and then they're going to buy wood, and the demand's a lot higher, and you also make better money off of it. Can you explain the concept of hand planing like a breakdown? I feel I get it, but I don't. I'll tell you what, that's from DBlood85. Look up on YouTube the hand tool school, and that guy has a whole video series on hand planes, how to start out with them and what to do with them. And Shannon Rogers is his name, so type in Shannon Rogers the hand tool school, and you'll find all kinds of free videos on hand planes. He will explain it a lot better than I can, and that's who I learned from, is watching his videos. On the business side of things, how did you start your farm table business? What's your marketing strategy? Where do you sell your products? Online store? How many tables do you sell a month? I don't have a farm table business. I just my main business is just sawing trees and selling wood. That's my main business. Every once in a while somebody want me to build something, and that farm table we just sent out the door a few weeks ago with just a friend of mine needing one built. And right now I'm building a bench to go with it. Is milling wood and custom furniture your primary work income? What is the range of things you build? I kind of answered that in the last question. It's not my primary income, it's just something I do on the side, and I enjoy woodworking, so why not? The second part of that was, how did you get into hand tools, and did anyone teach or share their experiences with you? I have no formal woodworking training at all. Most of it's come from reading books and videos and asking questions and going around people like Curtis Buchanan and emailing Brian Boggs with questions and just looking at their concepts. I mean, you can be a self-taught woodworker and be just fine. There's enough information out there now that's free that you can really just teach yourself and kind of go from there, and all these forums and YouTube and places, and ask for help, and you'll probably get to where you need to be. Brad Ty here, he asked if you were financially free enough to take one entire month without losing any money and build whatever you wanted during that time, what would it be? Well, I would go down to Jonesboro, Tennessee, which is about 20 minutes from here, and I would go spend a month with Curtis Buchanan and build Windsor chairs and learn how to build them from him. He just lived right down the road from here, and he's one of the best chair makers in the world. Now, he's got a YouTube channel also. Just search for Curtis Buchanan, you'll find him. He's got a whole series on how to build Windsor chairs, but that's where I'd go if I had a free month. I'd go kind of be his apprentice for a month if he'd have me. Robert Evans says, what do you like to do that is not woodworking related? We'll answer that at the very end of this video. How long have you been cutting trees, or is it called tree felling, and did it take you long to learn to cut trees? I had some friends that were loggers that I went out in the woods with and cut trees with them to learn the trade. And the number one thing with that is safety, regardless. And when you learn that stuff, that's one of the most dangerous things you can do is cut a tree. But getting with some loggers and some guys that know what they're doing and just learning from them, and you can usually trade a day's of education with them with a day's work. James Humerick, if I said that right. I'm not saying everybody's names on the questions, as I kind of forgot to. So, James Humerick says, I'd like to know what state you're in, and if there are any other woodworkers in your family. I'm in Tennessee, and I had some older great uncles and such that owned sawmills, but in my immediate family, I'm the only one. I'm in Tennessee, about an hour from North Carolina and a few minutes from Virginia. I'm in the northeast Tennessee. Weeder Fan, that's another good YouTube channel guy right there, Weeder Fan, look him up. What jobs have you worked that sort of led you to the position you're in? I never had a job in this, it was just kind of learning it on my own and going out and just doing the work. I never got paid to really do this work before, and just something I enjoy doing, and luckily I found a small market where I can do it for a living now. Do you make your living sawing lumber and woodworking? Yes. Another question about where are you located? I'm in Tennessee. And what's your favorite wood to work with? It's going to be either walnut or quarter sawn oak, and that's a really close tie right there. Besides the air drying, have you considered adding or buying a dry kiln to your operation? Yeah, we're in discussions right now trying to get a kiln. Not a solar kiln, but a dehumidifier kiln. Hopefully that may happen for us next year. We'll see. That's all the questions. That's the first time I've done this since about 4 months. I'll try to do this a few times a year. And something else, I've been trying to look at the format of this video, of these videos I make. And I might as well put that on this video because my people that watch most of my stuff are the Q&A watchers, I would assume, that are most interested in this. I'm leaning toward doing just a daily video, just showing what I'm doing during the day and where I'm working at, instead of doing these project videos, because they're so hard to video and it takes so long to get them out. Because one day I may be in the shop building something, and the next day I may be out cutting a tree or running the sawmill or something else like that. And to give consistent content, it'd be a lot easier just to bring the camera every day and show what I'm doing. And I may be building a tool chest or building a table or cutting a tree down or splitting firewood. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you like the project videos where I kind of show what I'm building or what I'm sawing up, you know, like an all-day walnut logs like I've done in the past? Or would you rather me just take the camera every day and just do a daily vlog type format here? So I'm not sure. What do you all think? What do y'all want to see? I'm good either way. So see what happens. Just let me know in the comments below what you think.